The political divide deepens in the aftermath of the Mueller report. A new fight is just beginning after the special counsel found no concrete evidence of collusion or obstruction of justice.
The day after the cloud of the Mueller investigation lifted, President Trump sounded as if he might be preparing for a new battle.
There are a lot of people out there that have done some very, very evil things, very bad things, I would say treasonous things against our country. Those people will certainly be looked at.
So did a number of Democrats on Capitol Hill.
There's an open question here whether the obstruction in this case impeded the investigation of collusion.
According to Attorney General William Barr's 4-page summary issued on Sunday, the Mueller report said the investigation did not find evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. But the Mueller report stopped short of exonerating the president of obstruction of justice, instead leaving that question up to the Attorney General, who said he did not find sufficient evidence. Some Democratic lawmakers have vowed to subpoena both Barr and Mueller to testify, and top Democrats on several House committees have written to the Department of Justice asking for the full report by the first week of April.
Why should this report not be made public?
President Trump said he would have no problem with that.
Up to the Attorney General. Wouldn't bother me at all.
The Attorney General is expected to release more information in the coming weeks, while top Republicans would like to move on.
Many on the left remain convinced that only conspiracy and corruption could possibly explain why they might actually lose an election.
Senator McConnell said he would not take up a bill that would call for the public release of the report.
Attorney General William Barr told Senator Lindsey Graham he would be, quote, glad to come before the Senate Judiciary Committee, but he said he would need time to prepare.